Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans.
Hi and welcome back to the channel. It's about time that we got on with the Fordson, I feel. Considering I've been using it as a bit of a paperweight. I have been throwing it on the back of the Arctic trailers for brake tests, as well as some other equipment. It's not a bad weight for doing that, you know. So I think it's time we actually cracked on. Now, we've done a little unboxing video. Go and check it out. I don't know if I can do a link thing. We'll experiment, shall we? Let's see if we can put a little link thing here. So we'll see if that works. No, my luck, if I do, it'll probably end up on that corner. But, you know, let's give it a go. I've never done one. So, let's continue this mission. We're going to get a bonnet done. We're going to get power steering up and running. And let's see how far we can get on. So, don't forget to like and subscribe. And it's also smash that bell button so you can see when the videos come out again. So, let's crack on with this. Let's go. Now what I've got to do is basically finish the dots off, and that should give me where I'm cutting this bonnet. Basically this bit here is scrap, but this bit here is the bit I want. This is how much longer the tractor is, 17.5 inches. Right, with this first piece cut in, I can now see it's catching on here, so I can trim this piece out, try and get it something like level. But also I think it's going to catch, that way. I think it's also going to catch here too. Time that sits down on there, I don't think I might have to just sort of like take an inch out of that, just to get it to fit right. So let's cut it out, let's mark it and cut it there and see what we got. No, sort of one little crack there, little crack, oops. So the whole reason for doing that front piece first is so we can plot the new piece in. I can work out now, because it's all shaped up now. I can now measure like between the turbo, I know how it's all going to work. Like, you know, I can work out where the exhaust is going to, come through. Yeah, I can plot to see how much it sticks out, which isn't terrible actually. It hides away quite well, I think. So yeah, tape measure now, we can mark this all out, what we need, and then yeah, that will sort that issue out. So let's get this other bit plotted out. yeah, that's what we're going. That's all. So there, that's all welded all the way around. Obviously got a hole in there where I started cutting. Next job, let's take that stack off and measure up to work out, and then cut that hole out. Yeah.
To mark it out, it's quite flexy, so it's just flexing along that there. Yeah, so the turbo's in here somewhere, in that space. But obviously I want to shape it something like it, so. First time I've Bonnet, but I need to cut more away of this. So I've started marking it all out and doing all the work, and then the exhaust is going to come out and all that. So we'll finish marking this up a minute, and then we'll cut that out and see what happens.
You wanna try, baby? I know you can. I know your heart. You will figure it out. You let me down, 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 you gotta leave you down, down, down,
So after a little bit of messing around, we have a hole that we need to tidy up, but that's how it's going to pretty much sit. So I'm quite happy with that. Look at that, mate. Yeah, look at that, man. So look, that's its first time. Look, with a bonnet on it. That's transformed it. Imagine that all painted blue. It's going to look absolutely lovely. So I think the next thing to do is take the bonnet off now and start cleaning up all the mess. Try and get all the lines straight and get some filler in on the welds, weld up all the bits I need to weld. I'm after debating whether to make a little like partial plate to go over here and then like make it stop just there. And I'm half tempted to do that, so I might just do that. It'll just clean this all up a bit nice. Yeah, I think I might just do that. I'm gonna say we just need to clean all these sharp edges off now and get some filler on it. Get some filler. I'll just put it's not terrible, but I'll just put a little bit of light filler over the weld, smooth it off, so try and make it look like it's one piece of bonnet anyway. But it's not gonna be perfect because I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it does dag a little bit just on the weld point. But we can hide the worst of it. But amazing, I'm happy with that. So let's go. Right, I've just been tinkering because that's what you do in life, you just tinker as well. So bonnet's off, just cleaned him up. Just gonna try and work out what I'm gonna do in my ear and that. I just cleaned up all the welds and everything and whatnot, going back. So I'm just gonna have a little thought. I can think about it overnight then. So I was gonna just drop the bar off the steering and have a look at this new lovely steering ram, and it looks bloody great. But obviously we knew we got to extend this rod, which goes to there. Obviously that's meant to be like that, but yeah, meant to go onto there. And obviously then we knew we were gonna have to put this plate in a different position. Usually it would bolt up onto those 4 bolts, but it's gonna be what, 18 inches, 17.5 inches that way, which causes a bit of issue because originally I welded this C-section on, didn't I? But the other problem I got is that C-section is a problem because the ram is striking the said C-section. So the worst bit is I'm going to have to lop that C-section off to make this ram work. Yeah, everything is else I've got to try and work out how I'm going to fit my power steering pump, because I have sort of made it a bit difficult for myself. Right, so I have been trying to do some thinking. I've just had an hour just working out how I'm going to get the power steering pump mounted, because I have altered the rails, and also that original pulley, with the extra 2 things, extra 2 V-belts on it, not going to work because where it tucks into the tombstone, it interferes with a belt so much I can't use it, annoyingly. But never mind, that's okay, because I've come up with another idea. Now obviously we've got to extend things anyway, so it's not going to matter. So what I've worked out is that rail along the bottom, I need to cut that off for a start to make that ram fit in there properly. I've marked up where the plate needs to go to hold the back end of the ram, so we need to trim that, and I'm going to weld that plate in nice and hot, maybe a couple of bolts in it just for extra hold. Then obviously I want to just trim up a few bits on the bonnet, sorted. Now if we come around this side, what I've done is I've worked out, because I've got 2 belts, I've just slackened off with the alternator. I've took a belt off. I mean, I could tie it up again, but then what I've done is I've moved the pump down here. So obviously I've got ultra wrist bracket in, but that's got its own adjuster as well. So I'm going to run the 2 original belts, one run the alternator, one run the pump, but both of them are still running around that fan. So we've still got plenty of power getting to that fan. So we've got no problem worried about slips. So that is, I'm going to mount that in there like so. So the bottle is above the pump to gravity feed to it. So that works a treat. So all I've got to do really, is make some, I'll have some longer pipe work made up. So that works a treat. Beautiful. So in theory I should be able to turn the steering. That's what happens when you turn the steering. Look at that, look. And it activates that little valve on there, so we should have power steering. That's cool. That works. Should we go from lock to lock? Because we can. So that's full lock. Obviously that pipe isn't going to live there. And the other problem I see now is that needs to be kept up there to make sure that clears, because it does run extremely tight, but it will clear if it's kept up, done up. So what about the other way? So I've got full lock both ways, that's good. So let's see if we can get this pump up and running. So this is my idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pump here. Work on that. Yeah, taking the belt off there to run the pump. I've still got 2 running the fan there, and yeah, run that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take said bracket, and I want to run it backwards. So I'm going to just cut this off. Hopefully mount this in, and I've got the slide then to adjust the pump. So we'll give that a go. It's a shame that's just in a way. So we'll have to remake those the other way round. Because obviously that wants to be like that rather than that end closed off, so that we'll remake that as we go. So get it cut, and then as if by magic, that's what we get. See, it's both running on that belt, running across there. We can slide that in and out to adjust. Mounted on there, we'll bolt in, and mount is welded on that. So now I've got to strip this all down, alternator and all off, and make it work. And if you wonder what's so noisy, space heater's running. So I'm going to strip all that off now, weld this up properly, clean them up, and paint this quickly, and then I can start, while that's drying off, I can start thinking about where I'm going to put the oil tank. And obviously I've got to measure up to extend the hydraulic pipe over to the exhaust ram, to the steering ram. So yeah, let's get that stripped down.
try that again.